everyone, and welcome back. Welcome back to my channel. So today I have my hair in braids. Do you realize how long it took me to grow this out so I can actually put my hair in braids? Like sophomore year of high school. So sophomore year, junior year, senior year, first 5, 6 years. 5, 6 years, you guys. Just this. Ugh. Yes. Yes. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. Sorry. I'm making a video. You're gonna be in my video.
Am I?
Yep. Your voice is gonna be in my video. Wow. Okay. Wow. Anyways, so today's video is going to be about my second foster home. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. So in between my first foster home and my second foster home, I went to live with my grandmother. So I moved in with my second foster home, and like in the beginning, I really liked them. They were really nice, and it was just kind of like, you know, they had a shit ton of dogs, shit ton of cats. I love animals, so if you know me, I love animals. They had big dogs too, so I was like in heaven. I love big animals. But anyways, so everything was going good. I was going to class. I was going to school. It was perfect. And then out of nowhere, and then probably not out of nowhere, but slowly things started to like get bad. I wasn't getting along with the stepmother there because I just didn't like. After a while, I just started to dislike her. I didn't think that we like matched, you know. Like I couldn't like connect with her. You know what I'm talking about? So it was kind of like I mean, I connected with the dad. I connected because they had their own little daughter. So I connected with the little daughter, and we were friends. We would play all the time. We would play outside. We would play Barbies. You know, we would play with Legos. It was like awesome. And like the dad and the little girl and I, we would go and we would walk to the pizza store. We would walk to the park, or we would walk, you know, to school, or we would walk, you know, all over. And it was like awesome, you know. And then I just kind of felt like I never connected with the mom because I would never want to hang out with her, like ever. I did not like her. It was kind of like so first of all, the first thing that I did not like, the first thing and the most biggest thing that I did not like about her was that she smoked like cigarettes, you guys. And like, if you know me, you know I do not like the smell of cigarettes. Like, it makes me nauseous. It brings back flashbacks from when I was 5 years old living with my dad. I just cannot stand the smell of smoke. I just don't like it. It gives me a bad feeling, you know. So it was just kind of like, you know, being with her, being around her would bring back all these memories that I was trying to like get rid of. But it was kind of like I was 5, 6 years old, so I couldn't really be like, can you not smoke around me? You know, I mean, plus it was like her home, you know, so I couldn't really do anything. That's why I would never, you know, like hang out with her. And then also, she was kind of mean. Like, at that time, I had gone from 2 different schools, 2, 3, I don't really remember how many, but like I've moved schools at least 2 times by that time. And I was just kind of like, how each school is different. Each school has a different curriculum. Each school has a different way of learning. Each school has a different way of teaching things. And it was just kind of like, when you're that age and you're switching schools, it's kind of hard to like keep up. So my reading level was kind of low, and I can remember her making me stand in the kitchen because it was we had to read a chapter from a book, and she had me stand in the kitchen, and I couldn't read it. I don't know why I couldn't read it. I just couldn't read it. I was just like, I couldn't understand the words that were in the book. I just don't know, I just didn't understand it, and she was like yelling at me, and I was like actually to the point of crying at one point. And then she had her little girl go into the kitchen and read the chapter to me, and it was just kind of like, it was like a small, kindergarten, first grade book that the chapters are like a page or two long. So I'm just over here like crying because first of all, she's having me stand in the kitchen for I don't remember how long, okay, and then she's yelling at me, and then she's like, well, my youngest daughter can read this and you can't. What is wrong with you? So I'm over here, my legs are hurting, I'm crying, I'm mentally like worn out, I was like really trying. And then on top of that, I was like, what is wrong with me? Why can't I read this? Like, this is so easy. Like, why can't I do it? Like, what is wrong with me? Like, is there something wrong with my brain? Like, what's going on? You know what I'm talking about? So, it was kind of like, So, that's another reason why I didn't like her. And she would yell at, like, every little thing. And it was just kind of, like, unnecessary. And, like, there were, like, towards the end of the time I was there, I started like on the weekends sleeping over at my third foster home, and like I can remember one weekend so I slept over at my third foster home, their house. It was a mom and a dad, and I slept over at their house over the weekend. And Sunday night, so I would go there Friday night and return Sunday night. And I can remember like running up to the dad and like giving him a big hug and giving the little girl a big hug. And I don't remember if the mom was there, but all I can remember is that I missed them, and I really, really liked them, and I really, really liked their animals, and their house is really nice. And I can remember my room had the door to the attic. So it's like my room had like 2 steps and then like a door. And then like it would be like in the far corner. So like my bed was like over here, right? This is my bed. And then like the attic door was like over here. And I can remember that I would have nightmares about the attic door opening, like monsters coming out, or like, bad guys coming out or something. And I can remember not the last day, but one day I was there, I had gotten really mad. I don't remember why I had gotten mad. I don't remember what led up to me getting mad, but I can remember being mad and like going into the attic. You guys, I'm 5 years old, okay? Going into the attic and just sitting in the dark in the attic for like an hour. You guys. Like, I don't know about you, okay? But like that just kind of like freaks me out. Okay, the thought that I actually did that, I'm just kind of like, and it wasn't like one of those attics that you can like go in and like walk around and everything. It was like those attics that were like, the purpose was to keep the house warm, was to keep the heat in the house. So it wasn't like there were like boards, like lined up. And then like the installation like underneath the boards, and like like boards this way, and like I literally just sat on one of those like little pillar things. I don't know what they're called, and I just sat there for like an hour in the dark in the attic with the attic door closed. Like I was just like, everyone, I'm gonna die in here. Like, bro, you must have been really pissed off about that, okay? But anyways, I can remember the last night I was there, we had gotten into a fight about something. It was me and this and the foster mom. We had gotten into a fight about something. I don't remember what the fight was about, but we had gotten into a fight. And I can remember going up to my room, screaming at the top of my lungs, trashing my entire room. You get like when I was a child, I was like a devil, okay? I trashed my entire room. Like I threw everything everywhere. And then I just like laid in my bed and cried. Like literally cried. And then I can remember my caseworker coming, picking me up. And I don't remember if I went to my Gram's house or if I went straight to my third foster home. See, I kind of feel like I came to my Gram's house for like a sleepover. And then like 2 days later, I went to my third foster home. I don't really know the details on that. I can't really remember that. But, you know. But, yeah, so that was like my whole second foster home. Like we lived, okay, so all of these homes are like Waukegan, Lindenhurst. That's it. Yeah, Waukegan or Lindenhurst. Did you know for the longest time I did not even know that like there was one foster home, my last foster home. Like literally you went straight. Okay, so she lived off of no, Rollins is over there. What is over here? I don't know the street. Okay, well there's a street that way. And you just go straight and you're in Waukegan. And I did not know that for like the longest time. So I thought it was like so complicated to get to my Gram's house, because like to get to my Gram's house, like the foster mom, she would like drive like this way and then come this way and then go like over there, and then I was just like, why is it so long? Like why is it so complicated? Like, and then I learned you just go straight, and I was like, what the hell? Really? Just go straight and take a left. Oh my gosh. I was like, are you kidding me right now? You're kidding me right now, right? Oh, I was so pissed. You guys, I was so pissed off. But anyways, that's for later. That's for later on. So, I'm so sorry about not having a video up on Tuesday. I will have a video up next Tuesday though, so stay tuned for that. I think I might just finish off my foster home series because I only have 2 more. So, Tuesday and Thursday. So, it's so weird.